All right. Are we good? What the heck is going on? Yo, I don't know, fam. It's saying no, we good. I think we back. I don't know. I told you y'all better hurry up because I don't know what's going on. So where's my brother at? Wow. All right. Let me make sure we are. All right, bro. I don't know what's going on, fam.
You bet. You back now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I keep trying to tell y'all better get in where you fit in.
You talking
I don't
about? You talking about even Call of Duty and them? They don't like that. They
no,
start watching.
you gotta talk crazy, brother, in order to keep your channels up, brother. You gotta talk white supremacy. So I'm gonna start talking white supremacy. White supremacy, brother. The white man did it.
Watch how fast you gonna blow up. Start talking like that. Watch. Maybe
Yo,
that's the way forward, Sabir. Maybe that's the way forward. Everything that's real is gonna be on Patreon, and then you gonna come on here.
it is not. Listen, brother, it's not in my nature to do that, brother. I'm gonna be real. I can't do that. That's not in my nature. I'm gonna be 100. It's not in my nature to do that. But I will take anybody money that y'all would think that is that sharp, though. How about that part? So, Percy, what's up, bro? What's up, man? I don't know what just happened, brother, but listen, y'all better get in where you fit in. This is why I said everything has an ending. This thing is great end on YouTube. This thing is great end. So it's great end, bro. For real. And I'm telling you, you better get in. So I'm good. I pay for StreamYard. I do my classes on there. I could care less if they do it YouTube. I'm gonna be 100 because I can do this walking in any state there is, bro. Straight up. But I can't sell people this sensationalism because I have a moral compass, man. I have a moral compass. And again, I was just walking down the street and I shared something with Percy and Brother Dre. And what I shared with them was what Malcolm X said in I think it was 1964. Wasn't even born. And Malcolm said this, and I'm gonna play this for y'all. So we keep talking about migrants and immigration. The problem is colonization. That is the problem. It's the problem is crusades, and the crusades is still going on to this day. And these are the conversations they don't want to have. None of your black conscious people, and that's what Taj was talking about early today. That's what Taj was speaking about earlier, about people who supposed to know better. And this is when you read Carter G. Woodson's book, The Miseducation of the Negro. He said no people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better have chosen to go backwards. That is exactly what most of our misleaders do. This is what's going on. So if y'all that missed it, I did a class early today. What's up, brother Matt? If you want the class, it's $65. It was on liens, how you put a lien against your house and your car. Lien class is only 65. I can email a file to you. But I'm gonna play something for y'all. What Malcolm X said. I need y'all to really sit back and listen to what Malcolm said. Peace, brother. I want you to listen to what Malcolm X said. This was crazy. And tell me, this is in 1964. Listen to this, bro.
Necessary. We, we want justice by any means necessary. We want equality by any means necessary. We don't feel that in 1964, living in a country that is supposedly based upon freedom and supposedly the leader of the free world, we don't think that we should have to sit around and wait for some segregationist congressmen and senators and a president from Texas in Washington, D.C. to make up their mind that our people are due now some degree of civil rights. No, we want it now, or we don't think anybody should have it.
How will passage of the bill affect job opportunities?
Listen.
I don't see where job opportunities will affect, I don't see how passage of the bill will affect job opportunities for black people when there's no law now that can create opportunities in employment, even for white people.
Listen.
The whole system in this country, the economic system, is such that jobs are scarce. Automation is limiting jobs. It's
What do you say?
decreasing jobs. Jobs are scarce that can create opportunities in employment, even for white people. The whole system in this country, the economic system, is such that jobs are scarce. Automation is limiting jobs. It's decreasing jobs.
Let's stop that for 1 second. So where's all these people in an uproar with all these machines inside these stores? They didn't have that back then in 1964. And I guarantee you, all of these black conscious people that you watch, they go directly to the automatic checkout. I bet you they do. You know the machine that you put your joint on when you go to Whole Foods or whatever? You check out because you don't want to get in line. Where's the people arguing that issue when Malcolm said this in 1964? 1964, he said this. There was no machines back then like that. So Malcolm was before his time. So all of these wannabe woke black conscious people running around talking about, yeah, man, it's the white immigrants. Yeah, man, it's white supremacy. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to go because I don't want to stand in line. I'm going to use my Apple joint and go click. Cuckoo. Malcolm was talking about this back then.
You know what's funny, Shabir? Now they got AI. They probably wouldn't even, in the future, they wouldn't need them to spew that white supremacy stuff. They're just going to do the AI do it.
Hold up. You know why, bro? Because they don't really understand the Rex 84. Hold up. I'm going to be real with you. They don't understand the Rex. This is the whole Rex 84. Y'all want it? I got it. The whole Rex 84 talks about it. Oh, y'all don't want to understand this? Oh, you better read this motherfreaker. Oh, you better read it, boy. Because I'm telling you, if you read the whole, not bits and pieces of it, in there, it talks about people's habits, your credit habits. And you don't see none of these dudes running around here talking about, yeah, man, these machines, brother. But the white man did it because you know what? I got a bunch of gullible black people that's going to follow me, give me all their money. Because I'm going to tell you something without proving it to you, without showing you something, I'm going to tell them. And they're going to believe me. You know why? Because I'm Tariq Nasheed. Let's play this one more time. Bear with me if I'm wrong. Jump on the feed, y'all. Let's go. Let's listen to Malcolm again. Listen up.
Jobs are scarce. Automation is limiting jobs. It's decreasing jobs. And as automation eliminates the job opportunities, legislation will not create job opportunities. All it will do is bring about friction and hostility between the two races.
Our passage of the Civil Rights.
Go back.
Eliminates.
Listen to this again.
Decreasing jobs. Jobs are scarce. Automation is limiting jobs. It's decreasing jobs. And as automation eliminates the job opportunities, legislation will not create job opportunities. All it will do is bring about friction and hostility between the two races.
How will passage of the Civil Rights Bill affect voter registration?
Anytime you have to pass a civil rights bill to make voter registration or voting opportunities increase for black people in this country, that in itself is a slap at the entire system of democracy. The only thing that will affect voter registration is when our own leaders form some kind of political education program that makes our people become more politically mature, politically alert, and aware of what their involvement and participation in politics will bring them. So it's not so much voter registration without voter education is a waste of time. Legislation will do neither.
Hold up. Did you hear?
Let's be real. Life can get tough to say the least. And
let's rewind that back. Because I don't think y'all heard what Malcolm said. I don't think they heard what he said. Let's rewind that back. Hold up. He said without education. Hold on. Let's go back. How many of these people are educated in this?
Registration is when our own leaders form some kind of political education program that makes our people become more politically mature, politically alert, and aware of what their involvement and participation in politics will bring them. So it's not so much voter registration without voter education is a waste of time. Legislation will do neither.
So I don't think y'all caught what he just said. Percy, did you understand what he just said?
Yep.
So let me ask you a question. How many of y'all familiar with this thing called the literacy law. Come on, y'all. How many of y'all familiar with the literacy law? Is Tariq and I'm educating you on the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, your rights, human rights? I mean, I'm just asking. Bear with me. I'm gonna help y'all out.
My understanding is after emancipation, they're like the shots are gonna have they're gonna win all the votes. So they're like, in order for you to vote, you gotta be able to read and write.
Read
And
and
there's
write,
other
right?
like, and like your father, you had to own land, or your parents had to have own land. You had to be a landowner or something. There's like qualifications before you can go in and vote.
But the crazy part about this, I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. So give me 1 second, y'all. It's called. This is a test from the 1800s. It's called. Look up the. I want y'all to look up the Kansas City test of the 1800s, 8th grade grammar test of 1800s. Right? Let me see if I can find it. 8th grade grammar test. Right? Bear with me. Well, this ain't got nothing to do with us, brother. In 1 second. And make me out of a liar. Let's see if we can pull this up. I'm gonna help y'all out, okay? So what do you say? We need education on politics, right? But how you gonna tell a person just to go vote? These cats don't teach you this. Let me show y'all something. This is an 8th grade grammar test. Give me 1 second. How many people are familiar with this? Bear with me. 1895, final exam. Couldn't pass it. Could you? Look. Hold up. So this is what Malcolm was talking about. Grammar, arithmetic. I mean, come on, am I wrong? I mean, help me out. This is 8th grade grammar test. Named by, look, fundamental rules, arithmetic. Look, could y'all pass this test? U.S. history. Give the U.S. history 45 minutes. Let's talk. So let me ask you a serious question. Do they teach you this on these platforms that y'all watch every single day? This is what Malcolm X was talking about, bruh. This is what he was talking about. How could you have all of this stuff without knowing this? And if you read the Constitution or the 14th Amendment, it never said black people in there. It never said African Americans. We just assume because we don't have access to law dictionaries. But your politician's supposed to know this, not Sabir Bey, because I don't get $100,000 for this. But you could put me in a room with them. Look what this. Look what it says right here, bro. Look, Percy. What that say right there? What did it say, Percy? Huh?
I can't really see it.
Oh, you can't see the highlighted part?
The etymology, syllabication.
Yes. Or would that be this right here? That can't say this semantics and pun? Or would it be this?
Like a syllabus would be a curriculum, right? Syllabus, curriculum.
And this is what I'm trying to tell you. What I did, brother, I did a video in 2001. It's called The Overstanding the Language of Law. My brother Dre is on. He bought it. It's $150, right? He said that's a whole curriculum. Ain't that's what you said, brother? That's a curriculum what I did. Because what I did in this particular video, brother, I gave you the civics of the city, the state. I broke all of these things. I broke down language. I broke down birth certificate. I broke all this stuff down in 2001. So why do our people hate this? I don't get it. You know, teachers get paid for this. You do know that, right? So if I'm showing you something from 1895, I can pass that test. And if I ask you a simple question, where is that in the Constitution? No arguments with me. Where is that in the Constitution that said black people are citizens? I'm still waiting. What documents do you have? So when you talk about immigrants or migrants, right? The only reason why they can't deport you black people, they're going to put you in jail, probably think you're crazy, because It never said that you were a citizen. So when Malcolm was talking about fighting for human rights, fighting for being a citizen, right? They can never, if you ever read the Dred Scott versus Sanford case, bear with me. If you ever read this case, this is the whole case. This is the lawyer's edition of the Dred Scott case. The lawyer's edition of this, in the 14th Amendment never overturned it. I will challenge any attorney on this subject matter.
And you know what's crazy is you're probably one of the only people that have access to that, because that's very hard to find.
I got it. They can get it from me, brother. Oh, I can mail it to them. Oh,
Because you actually went to the law library and, yep.
I got the whole case, brother. This is let me make this clear. Hold on. I'm going to show you who this is. I'm going to show you an edition of this, right? Y'all may heard people say this, but I'm going to pull something out. I got you, Darren. I'm going to pull you on in a second. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to pull something up for you. What did that say right there, brother? Did that say Sabir Bey's edition, or who edition it says?
This is the lawyer's edition.
The lawyer's edition, right? Okay. It says the lawyer's edition, right? It don't say Sabir Bey's edition. It says the lawyer's edition. But you want to argue with somebody that's presenting the facts directly to you. So I got the whole case. I know the case like the back of my hand. So bear with me. Bear with me. So I'm so into this Dred Scott case that I know it like the back of my hand. So this is the lawyer's edition. And what it tells you right here, that the word citizen in the Constitution does not embrace one of the Negro race. Negroes cannot become citizens. Slaves made free by residency in a free state or territory. See, this is the crazy part about our people, bro. Like, you want to argue with somebody, but you don't argue with the cats that say, show me your proof. Now, I just showed you the Dred Scott case, and I can break the whole case down to you. So bear with me. So if you want the case, I can email the case to you. But let me just show you this one more time. This is the whole motherfucking case. You can see how old it is, right? But I do have it on a file, all written up in the back. Give me 1 second. But this is the book. I know y'all like. This is bits and pieces of the case. Oh, this is the most important case, period. And I'm going to explain this to y'all. So you argue about immigrants, but it's really colonization. You argue about immigrants, right? You're picking the wrong fight, bro. So let me go into this Dred Scott case. Is everybody all right? I'm wrong. Jump on the feet. That's why they can sell y'all anything.
That's so crazy, because I was talking about that today, about how they learned from a school of, what do they call a queen of bees?
Yes.
A colony. And then
Brother, yeah.
Following you learning about Ibn Fadlan, you talk about the movie with Antonio Banderas. What they did was it's the same thing. When they went into the caves, it was the same type of thing as a colony of bees. They had one woman, 100 men, and that's how they always breeded. So it's the same thing.
Brother, it's nothing new under the sun, but we pick and choose what we want to fight. But this is the Dred Scott case. Let me read this to y'all out loud to highlight it. But why are the African race born in a state not permitted to share in one of the highest duties of citizen? That's the question. The answer is obvious. He is not, by the institutions and the laws of the state, numbered amongst people. There's a difference between people and person. There's no mistakes in politics. None. He forms no part of sovereignty. And let me explain sovereignty for y'all that don't understand this. Do you have a law dictionary next to you, Dre? Do anybody have a law dictionary next to them?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, I got mine.
Okay, I'm going to quote this after I'm finished, okay? So I want y'all to pay attention. Not sovereign citizen. He forms no part of sovereignty of the state and is not therefore called on to uphold or defend. So I want you to look up sovereignty for me, brother. And I'm going to quote this. Okay? Sovereign people is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. See Scott versus Sanford. Now, did I quote it right? If you have a law dictionary, I mean, just in case you don't know what that is. But let me help y'all out.
Yeah, you quoted that exactly how it's almost how it's written.
Sovereign people is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. See Scott versus Sanford. That means you go see what they're talking about, because blacks don't play no part of sovereignty. So you are always property. The Dred Scott case was never overturned by the 14th Amendment. I know the oh, you don't want me to pull it out.
Okay, it says it right here, exactly how you said it. Sovereign people, the political body consisting of the collective number of citizens and qualified, exactly how you stated it. Sovereign people. Then sovereignty, it gives another list. Then it has sovereign rights, sovereign power.
Think about it. But yet you'll say, I'm quoting there, but listen, in law school, you have to study this Dred Scott case. I just showed you the Dred Scott case is the lawyer's edition. It's not Sabir Bey's edition. It's the lawyer's edition. So this is what Carter G. Woodson was talking about. No people can go forward when the majority of those who should know better have chosen to go backwards. And that's what most of our misleaders do. Didn't Taj just say that earlier, Brother Percy? What did Taj say? And when he talked about our people, and Taj was saying this, Taj said that he glad I was doing these classes. Yep. What did Taj say about black people, about these black leaders that know? Y'all know a lot of them.
He said that they went to the schools, they know, but they intentionally, just to put money in or they think they're putting money in their pocket.
Put
they
money
keep
in their pocket.
saying the black stuff.
And that's what it is. That's what Carter G. Woodson was talking about. You can't go forward when all of the people that you look at, and this is why they're afraid. It ain't because Sabir Bey don't know what he's talking about. I know what the hell I'm talking about. That's the problem. We're going to keep them away because Sabir Bey is going to be in our pockets. I don't want to be in y'all pockets, bro. I'm not concerned about being in your pockets. The truth is the truth. So when you read the Dred Scott case, if you pick up a law dictionary, then you will actually see what I'm saying. Again, so much is happening that I'm trying to cover, people. I told you, I just did a class on how you put a lien on your property and y'all can purchase it. I did all of these things, but I'm not going to keep going out my way. These dudes get on these feeds and no, yeah, you could pay. It's $65, my sister Felicia. I can email it directly to you. But the crazy part is, like, I don't prepare for anything, Percy, and you know how I am. My brain be working all night long. I be like, and people be sending me stuff. I be like, what do you want me to talk about this for? What do you want me to bring up? Why? You know what I mean? Malcolm told you that in 64. So what he was saying, let's play this back one more again. Let's go back to what Malcolm said one more time. Why aren't we fighting these machines inside these stores? Why are we not fighting the machines? Let's go back to Malcolm in 64. Listen up.
How will passage of the bill affect job opportunities?
I don't see where job opportunities will affect. I don't see how passage of the bill will affect job opportunities for black people when there's no law now that can create opportunities in employment even for white people. The whole system in this country, the economic system, is such that jobs are scarce. Automation is limiting jobs. It's decreasing jobs. And as automation eliminates the job opportunities, legislation will create job opportunities. All it will do is bring about friction and hostility between the two races.
How will passage of the Civil Rights Bill affect voter registration?
Anytime you have to pass a civil rights bill to make voter registration or voting opportunities increase for black people in this country, that in itself is a slap at the entire system of democracy. The only thing that will affect voter registration is when our own leaders form some kind of political education program that makes our people become more politically mature, politically alert, and aware of what their involvement and participation in politics will bring them. So it's not so much voter registration without voter education is a waste of time.
He said voter education. Damn, Malcolm was on it. Listen, let me show y'all something. Do you understand in this Constitution, it says the word democracy does not appear? Hold up. Democracy does not appear once in the Constitution. It doesn't appear once in the Constitution. It does not appear once in the once in the Constitution. Now, if you go back to etymology one more time, the word democracy is two: democratic, demo or demon krasik, which means a certain group of people rule over another group of people, which means the mob rules. And this is why Malcolm said he was talking about in the republic, one vote, one count. One vote, one count. You think I'm playing? This is this again, let's go back to the 8th grade test, y'all. Am I making sense, Brother Percy? It's very simple, right? It ain't for y'all, it's for the people. Let's go back. 8th grade grammar test. Etymology. Let's scroll up. U.S. history. Discovery. Look at this. Discovery of America by Columbus. Y'all know about that? Let's go back. Oh, it's white supremacy, brother. It's the white man did it. The white man is doing it. Arithmetic. Grammar. Why you got your name in all caps, people? That's not proper grammar. Oh, it's too much, Sabir. Oh, it's the machine. No, that's not proper grammar. Let me explain to y'all what hip hop is. Remember how KRS-One talks about how you spell hip hop with the capital H-I-P, capital H-O-P? That's how you spell hip hop. Capital H-I-P, capital H-O-P. That's proper. The capital, all capital hip hop is not. So when you spell an individual's name, you don't spell the name in all caps. You spell it capital S-A, small a, B-I-R, capital B-E-Y. That's proper. And if you pay attention when you're in a courtroom, they do that. Spell your name for the record. They'll say capital such and such. Am I lying? Y'all just don't catch it. No, I'm not even talking about no UCCs. Stop watching these Moors with that UCC one stuff. I'm not even, you ain't even having mentioned no UCCs. You wouldn't even want to sit with me about the UCCs. It is not one UCC. It's volumes of the UCC. Volumes. I did that back in 2000. It's volumes of the UCCs. Volumes. Not one, volumes. So please don't come with the UCC one stuff and confusing people. I know y'all be watching these guys on social media. Okay. So the name is a front name. Looks like a front gun, like a straw gun. All of these things they're doing. This is what Malcolm was explaining to people. Political. You ain't got to argue with me, family. Keep it pushing. Okay? I'm not arguing with no one. If you want to talk to me like a man, come on the feed. If you want to have a one-on-one with me, we can do that also. Okay? So the crazy part is, as I'm reading this test, it's asking, this person said, I couldn't even pass this test. I know a lot of you cats like to take what I'm saying and do a video and run with it, but it's okay. You can reach out to me. This is 1895 test. Because if we was conscious to this, right? And I'm going to say this to y'all. The people are waking up. They're waking up. Trust me. It's coming. But you can't watch everybody on social media because some of these cats be, they be off the chain, Brother Percy. These cats be out of pocket on so many levels, bro. It's insane. So I'm the one that had people going into law libraries. I did a lot of classes inside law libraries too. But the crazy part is, like, as I'm watching this about the immigrants, because everybody wants me to talk about it. And Tariq Nasheed was talking about Civil War. Let me just show y'all something. Bear with me. Why am I saying this? So Tariq was talking about the Civil War thing, right? On his feed. 1 second. Let me make this up, brother. This is embarrassing, y'all. That's what he said. When we should be sitting up here running around talking about we're black people, when blacks don't have no rights and they're not citizens. Blacks don't have no rights, nor are they citizens. And that's why Malcolm X said, having kittens in the oven don't make them biscuits. Being bullhead don't make you one. So let me ask y'all this question. What makes you a citizen? I'm going to ask y'all a simple question. What makes you a citizen? Damn, I hear crickets, man. Hold up.
Um, according to the Constitution, you either have to have been a citizen. You have to be a citizen before the drafting of the Constitution, or your
Nope.
parents have to have been citizens.
That's not it. Nope. Let me ask this question one more time. What makes you a citizen? Y'all, yeah, these people would fail this test like a mother freaker, bro. I'm gonna be real, but let's ask this again. What makes you a citizen? I'm just asking. What makes a person a citizen? Should I do it again? Yeah. Damn, boy.
You have to have a nationality.
No. So sovereignty is rooted in your birthright. Sovereignty is in the birthright. This is why they keep having y'all running around here talking about, yeah, man, that's that sovereign citizen conversation. Nah, brother. Somebody got it right there. Pledging your allegiance to the United States government. There it is. So it's your allegiance. It's the allegiance. You think I'm lying? So let me ask y'all a question. When you see these migrants or immigrants coming in, because Tariq and I'm hyping y'all up. This is how he get money from y'all. You got to hype it up. Yeah, man, the immigrants is coming in. The immigrants is coming in. They're coming in taking the job. Nigga don't even work for them. How, Tariq? Why is he arguing about migrants coming in and immigrants coming in when you don't even work for the motherfucker? You're pimping the people. So it's your allegiance. So just imagine who's more a citizen than a Mexican, an immigrant, or a migrant that comes here and took allegiance when black folks never did. Why do you think we catching the hell that we catching? Why do you think we catching hell? I mean, if I'm wrong, y'all can share this out. I mean, I have a conversation on anybody's platform. When I was little, I don't know if you went through this in school, Percy, but let me help y'all out. Whoever went to school when they said they went to the Pledge of Allegiance? Who did the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of United
Yeah, I
States
remember that. I remember that.
Hold up, let's go here. I pledge allegiance to the flag in the United States of America and to the republic, not democracy. Oh, y'all not ready for this motherfucker. You pledge allegiance in school, bro?
I think we did it.
I did. As a kid, yeah. Your hand over your heart.
Right?
Which is Masonic as well. Yeah, crazy.
So did it say to the Democrat or did it say to the republic for which it stands on? Because in the Constitution, it says every state of the union guarantees a Republican form of government.
Well, it's crazy because it says natural born citizen, a person born within the jurisdiction of a national government.
Bear with me. Y'all don't get this yet, but you got these educators on these feeds saying, yeah, brother, but it's white supremacy, brother. The white man did it and the immigrants is coming in. You an immigrant, black man. You're the immigrant. You want me to talk about this? I can go for 10 hours with this fire, B. 10 hours. 10 hours. And make it make sense. But I need y'all to share it out right now. But I never went through that. But this is the thing. I never said a Pledge of Allegiance. I went to Catholic school, first of all. But then I went to public school later. But the key is when you see Moors, or this is not about religion. And I'm not a part of no Moorish Science Temple. When you see Moors telling you that we are the indigenous people to this land, we are the nobles, we are the sovereigns. The key is that we got Negroes in all of these particular places. Oh, no, I'm not a Moor, brother. No, man, the Moors did this. Well, the Moors enslaved Africans when they stained people, right? But yeah, no, brother, come over to my club right here because I got the answers to you. I'm going to sell you all these things. I'm going to sell you a headband or water or gold waters and newspapers and museums. I'm going to whatever you want. I got you. Just give me $500. but no true knowledge is going out. No knowledge. You can't touch anything that these, I mean, be real. You can't touch nothing that these cats are saying. Am I lying? Nothing that these cats, you can't touch it. You can't pick up something physical and say,
No,
well, really,
no substance.
let me see what he's talking about. And nigga, this is what they do. Nah, bro. But you know, it's black power, brother, because you know what? Because the white man did it to us. Stop playing, man. Stop,
It's not nutritious. It's not nutritious for the soul and the mind.
brother. They don't care about that. That's what Taj was talking about earlier. The real people who are sacrificing, he said. Us that's really putting this information out. This is what Taj was speaking on. Us that is putting this information out here to people. We don't get that. Because it wasn't, we didn't get into this for money, but you do need finances to make things happen. You do. I can easily pimp every last one of y'all on my feed if I choose to. It's very easy. I already mapped y'all out. You didn't get it? I got you. I wouldn't be on this feed again today if I didn't respect my people. And I challenge the ones that don't know. I mean, the ones that do know, right? Their right to vote. You don't have a right to vote. They give you every 26 years, they're going to allow you to do that. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. You can, hey brother, do me a favor. Look up civil rights in your law dictionary. I know if I'm giving you this and they don't give this to you, you should cut me a check, fam. Cut me a check. So every 20-something years, they're going to see if they're going to allow you to vote. They're going to allow you to vote. Okay? They're going to allow you to vote. You got the, this is why I said the civics is so important, people. And this is not fun. This is not pun. Do you know why do we call bills that we pay bills instead of invoices? You ever see an intelligent person say bills, or do they say my invoice? When you pay for something, it's an invoice, right? When you're dealing with business, right? This is what Malcolm was talking about. It's an invoice. Bills is what you pass at Capitol Hill. That's a bill. How do you have a bill like, oh, I got to pay my light bill. I got to pay my cell phone bill. No, they're invoices, people. They're not bills. Y'all don't get it yet? Oh, y'all need some civics, man.
But they got them saying they got them saying bills instead of invoices.
Thank you.
That's what it is.
But this is what Malcolm was talking about. That's what he was saying about political education, like voting education. They need to get this video. I'm gonna be real with y'all. This is only 150. I did this in 2001. There was no YouTube, no Instagrams, no Twitters, none of that. And inside this book, I mean, this video, I broke down so much inside there. So much inside this video. My brother Dre watched it 4 or 5 times. He said to me, Sabir, this is a course, brother. And it is. It is a course. It really is. It's so much. But this what we're going through, brother, it's an embarrassment at the same time. It's an embarrassment. And I'm really tired of dealing with our people because I don't get no backlash from no one else but my own people. I'm not talking about no Moors, rulers of salt, and I'm not talking about none of that, people. So please kill that noise with all of that talk. I spoke about that. No treaties, none of that. Okay. We had civics in Mississippi. Yep. Yeah, brother. We did have civics. We used to have, when I was in school, I think we had social studies. I think civics just died. Civics had just died, but we had social studies.
That's what I had when I was in school, social studies, yeah.
Social studies, right? So the crazy part, right? You say you're not tired. I am tired, Sister Felicia. I'm mental. It's not even a physical tired. It's a mental tiredness. It's not even a physical. It's a mental tiredness of dealing with ignorance.
Intellectual exhaustion.
Yeah, and that's really what it is.
Yeah, because our people are. Yeah, because our people are a headache, a big fat headache. That's why.
Have you ever seen Malcolm when he was going through what he was going through, like how he was dealing with stuff? Like, damn, our people are like, he really was like frustrated with us, man. Let me show you some more of the Dred Scott case before I go forward. The only two provisions which point to them and include them, treat them as property and make it the duty of the government to protect it. This is what the federal government, this is the Dred Scott case once again. To make sure the federal government protect the property. Negroes are property of the federal government. If you want to have this discussion on any platform, I can bring it to you. And it tells you whether they are emancipated or not. Right here. Rather they are emancipated. So when you read the Dred Scott whole case, I'm going to quote another part of this particular case, okay? And you can say this is old. Begging for reparations is old. This is law, people. Law, period. So let me quote a part in the Dred Scott case. And if you want the whole case, I have the whole case. The descendant of Africans that was imported into this country and sold as slaves, or parents who have been born here, whether they shall be emancipated or not, remain without no rights or privileges, only which the government might grant them. The whole Dred Scott case lays it out for you. So you could be emancipated. It is not a law. Emancipation Proclamation is not a law. And I want y'all to go look it up. Please look it up for me, brother. See if you can find it in the law dictionary or find it in a regular Webster's dictionary and look up what emancipate means and proclamate means. Emancipate and proclamate. One is going to say to be set free, and the other one is going to be saying proclaim. So what did black people proclaim when they got free? I'll wait. Somebody please Google that. This is a lot. This is work, boy. Damn. Did y'all look up emancipation? And then look up proclamation?
I'm on it right now.
Look it up.
It's crazy because like people still they literally act as if they're property by waiting.
They do act like they're property. They really do act like they're property.
To do anything for them.
Yes, sir, master. I gotta wait.
They just pay attention. Like that's what the whole thing is.
You say that again, Percy?
I said like if you just look at how they operate, is like they're waiting for somebody to give them something, and that's exactly what like a property would do. Like if you have like a pet or anything, like the pet is waiting for you to
sit there wait. The dog can sit there and wait.
And if they don't get what they want, they'll start pouting and shouting.
Yo, y'all don't understand me, bro. Like I keep trying to tell you, I'm not the one you want to come on before. Because if you come on before me, if I come on after you, it's a wrap.
Emancipation. A verb. It says to set free from legal, social, political restrainment, to free from slavery or bondage, to release a child from the control or support of a responsibility of a parent or guardian. Dang.
Hold on. Let me break this down to its very last compound so you can comprehend this, right? Do you know what do they tell people to go vote at, brother? Come on, y'all. Let's talk.
A poll.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do in Atlanta. No, they be on polls. No.
Yeah.
What do you say? That was a stab, brother Percy.
Or they say election box.
No, listen. They go tell you to vote in your ward. Am I lying?
Wow.
Go vote in your ward, right? When you go to jail, you have a warden, right?
Yep.
Okay. So what does the warden watch over?
Minors.
Okay. So now, if you are a ward, you in your ward, and you're in your city, you are still a child. This is why they call black people minorities, brother. We're not a minority of people. We're the majority of people. We're not a minority of people.
It also says like someone who surrenders.
Thank you. Thank you. So why we having these silly conversations, bruh? When we watch these dudes and they show you nothing, I will any day, I swear to God, Brother Percy, you hear me say this, I will do blindfolded with anybody on any given day. If you just say, yo, I'm going to have Sabir come over here. Blindfold me and walk into the stage. And just let me hear who's on the panel. You ain't got to tell me who's on the panel. And watch how I break this stuff down to you. I don't care if it's an attorney. So what they were doing, you have a warden in jail, a ward in your city, and you're voting in those areas because you are a child. You can't think for yourself. And this is why they let them call you a minority. We're not a minority of the people. We're the majority of the people.
It even breaks it down to saying that you're their slave and they're your master because they're the magistrate.
But yet you let these dudes tell y'all stuff without showing you anything. So this is Frantz Fanon's book right here. Look what Frantz Fanon said. You love these cats that talk about white supremacy. Frantz Fanon talks about the inferiority of the educated black man. It's not white supremacy, brother. It's inferiority. That's what it is. That it is. Keeping up with everything. I mean, am I lying? Red bottom hats and trying to get how many degrees, and I don't want to mess my money up. Just to be quiet, like, oh, yo, I'm gonna be a good master.
It even breaks it down to say where the hostilities came from when the other nations like Iraq, Libya, they try to help us before, when the slavery was going on.
There you go. Now, mind you, this is not even prepared, people. This is off the top of the head with me. I can do this any given day. But it's inferiority, not white supremacy. White supremacy is a theory. It's not a fact. It's a theory. And we let these people keep talking about is white supremacy. 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 The white man did it. Let me go forward in his book. Look what else he says in here. About the Negro's inferiority. It's happening. And he goes on what Frantz Fanon says here. The problem, identity created for the colonial subject, racism. This is what he was talking about. But you can show people this, Brother Percy, and we'll go right back to Stevens, hear somebody's video, and you be scared to challenge them because you say, he called me a tether. I ain't gonna say nothing because you're gonna call me a tether. You're gonna call me a tether. Tell him Sabir Bey said it. But go ahead, Percy.
Yeah, that's like the same thing I was telling you, like before you had got on live, was like how I had went to my daughter's like a black parent committee, and they had it inside the library, and I'm just looking at inside of it's like she's in middle school, so I'm looking at the books inside the middle school, and they're just looking at how they had like the books on the Spanish Inquisition. They had books on different places in Africa, just a whole bunch of other stuff. But then I was like, so how can you have a book on the Spanish Inquisition and not have anything on the Moors? I'm like, those two go hand in hand. And then when I was bringing it up to him, like it was like I'm like a troublemaker in that.
Oh, you are a troublemaker, brother. You are a troublemaker. You don't supposed to be bringing it up in school, brother. You crazy?
Oh no, they ain't trying to hear that.
But he has a duty because his daughter goes there. Most of you dudes don't have no heart, brother. And most of you women don't have no heart. We do things to fit in. Everything that I'm watching on social media, you allow them to pick and choose. This is why people ask about Nikki Haley. I did a whole video on Nikki Haley. Why she did what she did. We do the same thing when we get these jobs. That's why Frantz Fanon was talking about language. We have two different languages. One we speak with each other, and the other one we speak with Europeans. He said it in his book. We have two different languages. And we change our names, change what we look like. I'm naughty all day, brother. I could care less. I don't change what I'm doing because it's not. And you know the crazy part, what's his name? The peanut dude. They invented the peanuts. The peanuts. What's his name? George Washington Carver. You know what George Washington Carver said? Have you ever? You know the story behind him, George Washington Carver?
Yeah.
You know the story. You know he never changed his clothes, right?
I didn't know he never changed his clothes.
not like you never seen him in nothing new. So let me tell you the story.
Okay.
What was going on? He said if he was saying if you wanted to see what I look like, my clothes, then I would have sent my clothes to you. It's not about what I have on. It's about what's in my head. What we so impressed with what someone has on. We impressed with that, but stupid as shit up here. We impressed with that. Oh, I got 5 degrees. I got 6 degrees. Look at my red bottom hat. Yeah, I got a 3-piece suit on. Yeah, we impressed with that, bro. And this is why, honestly, if you ever know me for the long as you know me personally, you never see me change. You don't see me with this stuff on, right? I can get it if I want to. It's very easy to get that. But I've been wearing sweatsuits and sweatpants for eons with V-neck t-shirts for eons. The only thing you may see me with on is Adidas sweatsuit. That's about it. But I don't wear the stuff that they wear. And this is what is happening with us. We caught up in materialistic things like, or what we look like, or prestige. But their brains are empty as hell, bro. And that is the problem. That is the problem. So when you hear me say you can blindfold me and put me on any platform, I truly, truly mean that. I studied Malcolm since I was 15, 16, 17 years old. Been doing this. Malcolm murdered all these cats in Harvard University. I went up to Harvard University and I walked through Harvard. And as I'm up at Harvard, I'm looking up history about the Moors in slavery. While we sit up and talk about migrants and immigrants and who's taking this and who's taking that, but they taking your rights right in front of your face. And you're letting these cats take your money right in front of your face too.
Right.
This is crazy. And that's what Taj was talking about. That's what he was speaking on. And it gets frustrating. So this is Harvard. That's Harvard, right? So I went to Harvard University, and I could send this to you too. Did I send this to you, Percy? Did I get this to you?
Nah.
I need to email this to you, bro. But let me show you something, how crazy this was. And I went all the way to Harvard University, right? And in this document, it talks while we sit up here bit. I was very cursed, man. Being moaning, right? These cats know what's going on. Let me show y'all. Bear with me. Not one of your black scholars is talking about this on no platform, not the Roland Martins, none of them. But I'm going to show you something, all right? Watch this. One second. I don't remember what page it was on, but you can Google this too. Slavery. Look at this. Indigenous slavery and African slavery. Oh, it's a lot in here, brother. Okay, here it is right here, brother. Can you see it, Percy? I'm gonna blow it up. Right here. Look what it says. I'm gonna go here. Give me 1 second. This is in, hold up. This Harvard. Right here. Why are we not talking about this? But yet we crying about everything else. Why are we not speaking on that? There it is right there. Where's this at on Roland Martin's show every day? Talking about Harvard had a Moor a Moor slave. Let's blow it up a little bit closer.
I feel like they took his estate, bro. That's what they did to that Moor. They took his estate. That was his estate.
Well, I don't want to assume anything, brother. Don't say that if you don't have no facts. I'm just being real with you.
No, I'm just saying, like that's what I get from that, like
no, but it's a method, bro. I went to Harvard for a reason. I went down there for a reason. I just ain't talking about it just yet because I got to put some puzzles together. Okay, so when I went down there, the lady pulled me to the side and she told me where I had to go at. Literally told me where I had to go. Why haven't all of the brainiacs went to Harvard University, brother, and told you about the Moor that was a slave? But we just totally. I've been talking about this thing for the past 5 years. I've been speaking about the Moor that was a slave at Harvard. You would think somebody would say, well, let me just talk to Sabir and see what he knows about that. Oh, he went down to Harvard. Yeah, I did. I was in Harvard twice. Went down there twice. I can tell you a whole lot of stuff that's going on. But see, this is the thing, bro. James Small said this to me. Stop giving this stuff to people for free. I love and respect James Smalls. because I'm the one that actually go. I'm not sitting behind social media. When you see me go, I'm collecting a lot of data. And Percy was with us in Spain. We collected a lot of stuff, B, a lot. And they learned a lot. And this is what you would get if you were around me. And it was fun. We had fun at the same time when we was over there, about 110 degrees though. But it is so much people that we got to straighten out instead of chasing what they want you to chase. Ask these people that you see on social media, seriously, to show you what they're talking about. Show me what you're talking about. Prove to me what you're talking about. And if they call you a tether, keep it pushing. Leave. Or maybe need to come pray with me. That was me praying in Spain. That was in the cathedral. That's me.
Man, you know, the funniest thing is they talk about what the white man is supposed to be doing, but it's like when you talk to them, they just want you to know like what's going on. It's like not. It's like they don't want you to be a puppet, like in a sense, and like it's the opposite with your people. Your people want you to be the
He
puppet,
said your
and it's just
people. He
like,
said your people. You stupid. He
yeah,
said your
because it's like I don't. It's hard for me to associate with like black people. It really is, because it's like a mold. It's like they're is I can't, let me see. It's like
it,
nothing has changed from slavery until
nope.
now. Like
Nothing has
it's
changed,
the
brother.
same exact
And,
mindset, and it's like, man,
and,
like y'all just keep repeating the same thing over and over again, and then
and they worries about petty mess. They do it all. They worries about nonsense. That's another thing. That's what they do also.
Man, listen, brother, we are in trouble. This is in Spain, y'all, for the record. This is actually in the cathedral. Look at this. This is in Spain, right? They got all your stuff sitting right there. Let me show you something, how crazy it is. They got all your stuff sitting there. Straight up.
yep.
Well, let me show you something. Ain't that crazy? They got all our stuff sitting right there. And you want to know. This is a picture I took of Columbus burial. Look, Christopher Colon's tomb. That was in when we was in Seville. In Seville, Christopher Colon. Y'all say Columbus, right? So you old Seville, you said it wrong. No, brother. No, this is him. That's his coffin. I think I took the picture down, brother Percy, but when I was there, I didn't. Karen kept saying, "You want to take a picture in front?" I said, "For what? What I'm gonna take a picture in front of this dude's coffin for?"
Right.
No, I don't want to do that. Not in front of his. For what? That's why you
Man.
can rock stuff out like that, bro. Make it happen, Captain. When you know your history, that's all you got to do is wear it. I did this before Ye did this, people. I did this in August. Ye did that a couple of months ago. That was me in Spain. So you know why? Because that's what the Moors were wearing. The Moors in Spain. And this is why it's important for y'all to keep spreading this word on who we are. We are
Yeah,
the Moors.
geez. Yeah, and even mentioning that, like I told you, like they was trying to silence me, like when I was bringing it up, like telling me like to be quiet and all this other type of stuff. Like, man, like I don't get it, because you're supposed to be helping. Like, they have all these groups and committees for kids to go to college and all this other type of stuff, but they're sending the kids down a path that's not going to fulfill them in the end. And then
No, it's not.
what they'll do, they'll give them a sorority or a fraternity and these clubs, and think that that's going to fill the hole. And it's like you just continuously doing the same exact cycle, and it's aggravating when you can just be like, okay, the little trinkets that I'm actually getting, because like that's exactly what they're getting. They're getting trinkets. It's like,
Mhm.
even if the government is helping them, it's still a trinket when you look at how much the black people spend on nonsense. It's like if you take that money and actually have it to go towards something that would actually benefit, you wouldn't need the government because you already have everything right there. But it's like we're so caught up in something that I don't even know, man. It's just,
it is what it is, brother. But this is the thing, man. We have an obligation, brother, and it may get hard. It may get frustrating, like people make fake pages about you. And I want to thank everybody that make them fake pages. This one particular brother that makes all these fake pages, because he's bringing more and more people to my feed. I thank him. He don't realize I play mind games with these cats sometimes, man. He keeps saying, I'm going to make a page with Sabir Bay. As soon as I get off, he get mad at me, run, and then he'll make a page and then turn around, and don't realize he's making major mother freaking audience for me. So give me 1 second. I'm going to play something for y'all, okay? This is us in Spain, y'all. This is us in Spain. What is the test on? It's the title. It is in the title. What do you mean? I'm almost finished, family. Jump on the feed. But this is us in Spain. If y'all want the class I did early today, it's $65. You can email me. I can email the class directly to you. The class was based around on liens. If you want the overstanding the language of law, it's a course. Is $150. I can email that also to you. But let me show you something. This is us in Barcelona. Give me 1 second. Shout out to my brother Amadeus Christ.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so,
this was hot. Look at this graphics, man. Shout out to brother Chris, man. This is in Montserrat. That's Montserrat, people in Spain. Thank you, my sister April. I appreciate you. I got to go buy me an SD card. So, hit the link if y'all want to come on. Tell them your experiences, Percy. What's up, man? Talk about your experience coming here, man. This is his first time here, y'all.
My experience, huh?
He ain't even get. We just got off the plane not too long ago.
It's different. I don't know what to even say about this place.
Chris over here tripping off the women. He told me he may have to switch sides.
No, I didn't say that.
That's you. I said Percy.
Oh.
Percy.
I'm thinking that, but I ain't said it yet.
He said, look, you heard what he said? He be like, I was thinking that. Yeah, Percy said he might have to switch sides. And Chris said he's thinking it. Yeah, it's a different breed over here, bro. You don't have GMO bodies. You see a map on the plane? A lot of these dudes have a copy. I'm in Barcelona. Come on, man. We in another one too. Antonio Gaudi, man. Get your lessons up, B. All right. Percy. That's crazy creative. Like, just think about it. Like, inside of it is dope as hell.
At Wells Fargo, direct deposit.
Y'all can go to Building 7 YouTube and actually see the whole video. Building 7. So we got more coming out. We got another one we did in Seville that we're working on right now. Well, Chris is working on right now, not I, but brother Chris is working on the next one so we can get these finances up so we can actually do these more of these type of educational tours. We're going to go back again in April. We hitting different spots. And again, man, it's going to be lit. So I'm going to just show y'all something else. This is the video that's going to come out. It's going to be on Conde Negro. And you see me holding J.A. Rogers' book right there. That's Brother Percy in the blue. This is Brother Amadeus Christ right there. I think Karen took the picture. And on the street, it's called Conde Negro. I was going to say something crazy. It was so hot that day. I was going to say something, Percy. You know how hot it was that day, brother. You know how hot it was that day, bro. It was blazing out this joint, bro. But we do this because it has to be done.
The part that trips me out is that going to Spain and actually hearing people from other countries tell you who you are.
Yep.
And you are here and your people are telling you what you're not. And it's like, man, like, wait a minute. Like, that makes no sense to me. Like you don't even want to hear it. Like, you don't want to, like, man, I don't know.
That's why you have to leave them alone. Do you know how many people told me leave black people alone, bro? Straight up. They said, leave them alone, brother. They don't want no change, brother. They don't want change. They want somebody to just tell them something and then get mad and say, well, brother, you hating and you a tether. Nah, brother. It's not about hating. This is why they can sell you anything. This is why Target is doing what they're doing.
But that,
Target,
you know what? To be honest, like, that's what they're used to. They're used to being told. And they're used to being told, and just molded. And since it's like when Todd was mentioning like the black Christian codes, I heard it, but I never really did any research on it. Then when I started looking into it, I'm like, that's exactly what these people are suffering from.
You know the funny part is, brother, I did a video on that years ago. I did a video on that. It's on YouTube. Let me show you something. Yeah, I'm going to show you something. Hold up, but let me just show you when I was in Target yesterday. Look what I saw. They selling not Susan B. Anthony, the sister Betsy Coleman gowns for $35, right? I can't make this up. It was $35, right? In Target. And I said, why they got Black History stuff out now? Hold up. Let me show you. Here, go right here. Look. This is her. This is $35 for this. Already, they tapping into it, right? Look. Who they got right there? The Ida B. Wells, Betsy Coleman. So I said, imagine we had some stuff about the Moors. This is in Target, bro. And the doll, you ain't never see these dolls before, right? You never saw those dolls before, right? Have y'all? Have you?
They use your image against you.
No, but dig this. Have you ever saw them in any toy store?
Never. No.
Why is it in Target under the Black History Month? Watch this. Hold up. Give me 1 second, bro. This is the wildest thing ever. Bear with me. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something else. What I saw when I was in there. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up. Watch this. Yo, we was in there, and it was so funny. When I saw this, I said, "No, this can't be real, bro. They're not selling this already. $35 for the dolls, right? But this is the kicker right here. They $35, right? But this is what it said right here. This is by Mattel. Look what it said. Let me see if I can blow this up. Can you see this right here? Empowering the next generation through play. Can't make this up. I said, wait a minute. Yo, hold up. But nobody said, let me find out who is the CEO of mother freaking Mattel. Let me show y'all something. Bear with me. Watch this, bro. Can't make this up, fam. Watch this. So I'm in Target. I was gonna do a video, right? I said, y'all go happy-go-lucky Negroes gonna go buy it, right? But bear with me. Can't make this up, bro. Watch this. This is the owner right there. Damn. Dude's a Jew. He was born in Tel Aviv. There you go. Yo, he's the motherfucking CEO of Mattel.
Wow. Wow.
What's up, bro? Look, right here. Tel Aviv, Israel. He went to the University of California. Can't make this up, bro. But yet you gonna go directly to this bug, right? Look at what we doing, fam. And he charging. You ain't never see those dolls before. This is crazy. Yo, look this dude up. I can't. You think I told you I'm a researcher, brother. Soon as I was in Target, I said, nigga, I gotta find out. I said, no.
And then he strategically put the EL at the end of Mattel.
You follow me? No, but dig this. This is him. That's him. I had to research this dude. I said, hold up, man. Hold up. You mean to tell me they got a Black History aisle? You know what I'm gonna do like I did last year? I went inside there and I actually put 100 amazing facts about the Negro in there. I'm not lying. I sat there and took a picture. I'm gonna do it probably tomorrow. I'm gonna take a picture and put it. I'm gonna start walking around the store and asking them, do they have that book? Watch this. I'm gonna start walking around the store and I'm gonna ask them, do y'all have any of these books in here? Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna put it in there, right? I'm gonna walk through the store and I'm gonna do a live too. I'm gonna walk in there. Y'all gonna see it. I'm gonna walk in there and say, do y'all have this book in here? I mean, y'all got Black History Month, but I want to know if you have Nature Knows No Color line in here.
Black History Month.
I'm just asking. It's okay to ask, brother.
That's crazy.
But let me show you.
None of those people were called Black.
None of those people was called Black at the time. None of them. Watch this. You want to see the video? Watch this, bro. This is the video I did when I have no hair. This is 13, 14 years ago. Here go, Percy. I'm going to post it up on the screen for you, bro. This is the video. You think I was playing? I got volumes of this, bro. Hold up. Here go, Percy.
I was on the radio, and the guy said, well, brother, the guy didn't get locked up for shooting himself in the leg. He got locked up for not having a license for it.
This is, look at this. This is old, bro. That was at my brother Hanif Shabazz spot.
That should not have had a gun. He shot himself. I said, listen, you have to study the black codes to find out what's going on. That's what I shared with him. He thought he was trying to tell me something. And I said, dude, I'm not talking about that. If they said if we give them, and the Art of War states that also, if we give them guns, make sure those guns are our guns. So now if I want to come get the gun, I know everybody who has a licensed gun because it's already marked, it's registered. This is the propaganda that's being put out right now.
I said this 14, 15 years ago, bro.
Give somebody a gun, X, Y, and Z. They create the climate. They create these things to happen the way they happen. But nobody's really in the media talking with these entertainers and saying, listen, brother, don't be stupid.
Hold up. I'm going to pause this, bro. Can you see how old this phone? Look in the background. Could you see that phone sitting there? That's not even an iPhone. You know what kind of phone that is? I'm going to be real with you. You remember the phone? I'm going to tell you how this phone was, right? You remember the phones that would flip up? You know what I'm talking about? The joint would come down and would flip up. That was that phone right there. That's when that phone was. You know how the joint would slide up and slide down? You know, that's what that phone was. It wasn't an iPhone, mind you. It wasn't even an iPhone, right? But I want you to understand how long I've been doing this, bro. Listen.
At least get somebody that you're with that at least, because it's a business. Think about it.
This is on YouTube.
Oh, man. This is what they're going to do to him. They're going to get him. Now, it says, when the...
Right, but what I'm saying more to the point is that based on the fact that you can't pay your fine, your charge, your fee.
Yes.
Okay, that we are going to, in effect, hold you over because now you have become property of the state.
They already are property of the state.
They are.
They ward to the court.
Right.
Didn't I just say that? This is decades, man. This is old, almost 2 decades.
Ward is just the keeper of minors, keeper of insane people. So now you have a ward, and you go to jail. You have what? A ward in.
Didn't I just repeat this, brother? Come on, bro. I just said this, man.
We talked about this.
This is almost 2 decades ago. Almost 2 decades, bro. Damn, man. I told you, I can do this blindfolded, Percy. Straight up. Straight blindfold. And make it make sense. Listen, if I want to pimp people, I can pimp every last one of y'all on this feed. So listen, I'm gonna ask y'all to get the classes. That's what I'm gonna ask y'all to do. Okay, or y'all can just donate if you want to donate. You know what I mean? But I'm almost finished. But I'm gonna show you something else, Cole. All this immigrant stuff, leave it alone, B. Like, come on, B. Look, this is what's going to go down, bro.
Warnings to the Western forces as well as the Florida Alliance.
The future president assures the uprising will be dealt with swiftly.
Let me know if you want to try anything on.
I'm just aware there's like a pretty huge civil war going on all across America.
We just try to stay out. With what we see on the news, seems like it's for the best.
Citizens of America, the so-called Western forces of Texas and California have suffered a very great defeat at the hands of the United States military.
Mr. President, do you regret the use of airstrikes against American citizens? We're moving to D.C. today.
We need to go down there.
They shoot journalists on sight in the Capitol. Every instinct in me says this is death. Flooded.
Every time I survived a war zone, I thought I was sending a warning home. Don't do this. But here we are.
There's some kind of misunderstanding here. What? We're American, okay?
What kind of American?
Okay. What kind of American are you? You don't know?
You don't know?
The Western forces will reach the White House on July 4th.
Oh my God.
Get in the car! Get in the car! Move, move, move!
They're gonna hang back.
I'm not hanging back.
One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Go, 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 go!
He can carry y'all. Let you know.
God bless America.
So what they great do? They preparing y'all. You run around talking about, yeah, man. They got military age dudes. Man, listen, they already preparing for you. They're ready. They are ready for you, B. Like, you just gonna subtly submit peacefully because you're not prepared. See, when you stay ready, you have to get ready. I told you. If you read this, bro, it's in the Rex 84. I had this for 26, 27 years. If you want a copy, I have copies of it. Bear with me. I'm going to show you something. 1969. So all of this stuff that y'all seeing, it's going to happen. You talk about a civil war. Black folks ain't ready for this, brother. Oh, they're not ready. They're not ready. Okay? Give me 1 second. You're not ready for it. So you better get ready. Bear with me. I'm going to go to the Rex 84 real fast for you, okay? It's all right, y'all. Let's go. I'm going to show you something. And when you read the Rex 84, it's right here. What it say? Keep the adult public attention diverted away from real social issues and captivated by matters of no real importance. Right? Schools, keep the young Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, real history. Entertainment. Keep the public entertained below 6th grade level. Oh, don't worry about it. Just worry about sports. Keep the public busy with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals. We're not even in tune with nature anymore. You can't even hide truth because actually the trees pull up from the roots. This is what I was saying. To do and to get. Keep the public ignorant. That is happening. This is, mind you, I had this document for 26, 27 years, but it came out in 69. Less public organizations, access control points, require reactions and outputs. If this is happening, create preoccupation, lower the defense, attack the family unit. This is what's going on, right? Oh, y'all don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Don't get mad at Sabir. Go to these cats that think you're going to help. That's going to help you. That's the Rex 84. It's in full effect. You're not, boy, listen. If you so concerned about getting your hair done, cut, clothes, trust me, you ain't ready. Y'all better pay attention to these people. They sound pretty, brother Percy. Okay? They sound, like they really want to do something, but they better study this history right here. Better study the history of the Moors. Keep trying to tell you. And I'm not talking Moorish Science Temple. You better study the history of the Moors. So
They
if you
used to hearing it from they used to hearing that smooth talk from the pastor.
Oh, I know.
So whoever else has it, that's what they're gonna listen to.
I know. But this is what is happening. When you look at trees, right, and they cover the tree up with cement, the trees pull through the cement. That's truth coming out. That's truth. You can't hide truth. Truth is going to come. So don't worry about nobody making videos. Don't worry about nobody calling you a tether. Don't worry about nobody calling you cool. Tell them to disprove everything that you are saying. Tell them to disprove everything that you are talking about. This is what we saw when we was in Spain. Y'all all should go see. This is what Europeans do. They put it in the Guardian. Black people, you ain't got nothing to do with this. You ain't nothing to do with this, brother. You're black. We're foundational Black Americans. Okay? So I'm almost finished. I'm getting the 1 hour hit right now, y'all. So bear with me 1 second. So I'm going to run through this. Again, if y'all want the class, please reach out to me. My email is down there, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. This is the course I did in 2001. It's 150. So let me show you something else. So I also have shirts, man. So shout out, the shirts been popping. People been purchasing the shirts. And if it don't have Sabir Bay on the side of the shirt, brother, did you put it on the site yet, brother Percy?
Nah, I need a picture of it.
Okay, but I'll send it to you. It looks like that, but I'm gonna get them to send you a better one. And if it don't have Sabir Bay right here, it's not legit, people. So shout out to the brother. We just sent the other one. They should be there yesterday or the day or tomorrow. So get your shirts. We got more stuff that's coming. I'll send you a copy of the shirt. I'll get him to send it to you.
All right.
It's $30 plus $8 for shipping. Hold on 1 second. Hey, Percy, could you do me a favor? I gotta reboot my computer real fast. Talk to them for a second.
Man, I'm talking about talk about let's see. I just talk about like how it was in Spain, like just to see like how people from, like, we was in a restaurant, we was eating with some people from Morocco, and it's like a lot of people like we'll say more here, But a lot of people they'll use like a different word, but when it comes down to it, it's pretty much the same thing. But they would you will come to an agreement that we're pretty much the same people. Like there isn't no difference between us. And just to hear that from people from another country is a different feeling and different experience. Also, it was like when we was there, just looking at the buildings that the Moors was from, that they were expelled from, that's still standing, and just to see it and to be able to touch the buildings and the carvings and all that stuff, that was so surreal. It's different because when you see it and you come back to the States, you'll see how much of an influence that the Moors had as far as like with building, art, tile, and then what they'll do, they'll trick you. Instead of saying that this stuff is Moorish, they'll put and say that it's Spanish. That's where a lot of, like me being in California, that was a lot of things I was like, wow, like a lot of things I grew up with, I'm thinking was like Spanish, or I were related to like the Mexicans or whatever, but they got it from the Moors, and it was just like to go there and see that. It just made everything just a little bit more relatable to where it's like, dang, like okay, so now I don't feel as empty inside, to where like the only thing that they gave us was just slavery, you know. And it's like to see this stuff, it was like, wow, like we have done a lot more than what has been taught to us.
Exactly. And this is all we here to do, man. I'm not here to convince you. Do your own research, but I'm open for this dialogue. What's up, brother Marcus? I'm open for this dialogue, okay? But again, y'all, I am getting ready to get off here. Hell yeah. So again, people, I'm open. If you want the class, again, I just did today. It is $65, and also the Overstanding Language of Law is $150. If you want to get your shirts, I do have the shirts. But I appreciate everybody that came on the feed. I'm kind of tired person because I just did a 2.5 hours, then I did my class for an hour. I'm kind of, I'm kind of beat, brother, on a real rap. I'm getting asked, do I trust certain people? I'll trust people when I see their character. I can pick a person, but most of the time, let me make this clear, because I'm getting a text about trusting people, right? And the crazy part with me, I let everybody show their hand. And most of the time, people show their hands. And I will let y'all know who they are. So people show their hands every time, people. Let me tell you, man, I'm going to be 100 with you. Show your hand. Okay? That's all y'all got to do. But I am going to go, brother, because I'm kind of tired. Get this book right here also. Again, if you want the Dred Scott case, I have the Dred Scott case. I have the Rex 84 if you want that also. I can email all this stuff to you. I don't have to mail anything out. I just email it to you. But I thank y'all so much. So please, if you have Twitter, please tweet this out. Real Sabir Bey on Twitter. And I'm open for one-on-ones, any lectures. I'm going to be doing more and more StreamYard classes, people. So y'all better hit me on my email. Jump on that email list. We got a lot of stuff that's going on, okay? But I'm going to go because I am kind of tired. I do have a life. But if you want to get the classes, email me. If you want to support, you can email me also. Hit me up, okay? Brother Percy, thank you. Brother Darren, thank you. Dre, thank you too.
Peace, should be a peace.
Peace.
But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up.
Share it out.
And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with it, but I want you to know tonight and we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the Lord.
Immortal technique, Killer Mike, Brother Ali, no, yeah.
Get Percy on it like that.
It's like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follows you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got underground in the Confederate States, ironically running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South. I respect their vision. I just hate on that promote Samboism and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooning and hollering. Only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism, it's stay in your places. Some more people are trapped in practical black racism. So fuck a civil war between the North and the South. It's between fields and slaves that are stuck in the house.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Pushing the blood, niggas, it save Asian. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? If devil wanna dead all our population, people in both nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating on Haitians? When the British and French break both nations, Mexicans and blacks kill each other straight hating. While the government profits from prison population. If you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness of what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another sheep ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see. Truth be, if you achieve to grow and develop CP, 50 years ago, then our people still poor. If we really want the streets, we should really end war.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Our hearts were torn apart just like y'all was. Watching towers full of souls called us sawdust. Every time we called the office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asking which your hardest. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best, give me liberty and death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of the nations to the end. The past defines your citizenry with success. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but the only cure will never applies universally. So certainly, if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of this circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart. Make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife, and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just want to touch our heads to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest spread of harm doesn't come from any palm. The moment you refuse the human race for just a few, what happens when that few includes you? Civil war.
Human rights, not civil rights. Peace, yo. Gotta go. Peace.